cut us back to that. That way we don't lose. We can give them the right stream and everything too down the line. Drag Champ Minute. Let's see. Yeah, I'll give it to him. I'll give it to him. We are coming in live now, so hang on a minute here. We are live. That's good stuff. We're live. And everybody, hey, welcome back. Somehow we got this thing fixed up. Casey, give me a sound check. Not quite. So, not quite all the way fixed, but almost. And definitely learned a lot today. Casey, you're live now. Your speakers are live anyway. And technical difficulties. For some reason, my computer wanted to reset every single setting that I had. Camera settings, settings for Casey's mic, everything. So this thing was destined to fail one way or the other. And definitely didn't want to have it fail during Michael Beer's interview. So we have rescheduled him until next Tuesday. Give you even more reason to come back to the Going Bracket Racing YouTube channel. See what we had in store for Michael Beer. Michael, apologize to you for hijacking about 25 minutes of your time there, but I promise I'll make it up to you. Casey, what you got, man?
Man, not a lot. I don't even know what's going on anymore, to be quite honest with you. I don't even know if people can hear me right now, or if not. I'm actually listening to myself about 2 minutes in the past right here, and I can see that people can see me, so that's good. That was extremely confusing. But again, man, I don't know if anybody heard me say this earlier because maybe I was muted or not, but there's a funny car right now down at Darlington that's kind of putting it on them, and I was pretty excited about that. Unfortunately, lost third round, I believe it was. But I feel like a funny car needs to win one of these big races, George. I feel like he needs to.
I agree with that. He lost to his. He actually won third round to his son, and moved on into the fourth. So I'm pretty sure he was doubled. That one time we saw him lose, he was doubled. It had to run his son the very next race. So like I said before, I don't think they planned that, but that's just the way the cookie crumbles on the drag strip every now and then. But yeah, no, just wanted to get back on here live and let you guys see the Drag Champ Minute. I don't know if you got to see that. Maybe we'll shoot the breeze a little bit about what's going on at the race right now. So a lot of things going on here. So hang tight, guys. Have a look at the Drag Champ Minute.
Hey guys, Garrett on here with another Drag Champ Minute. What's hot in sportsman drag racing today? What's hot today is Johnny Atkins. This guy took his street-driven Duster, drove it 3.5 hours to Kentucky Dragway, won 3 times in 4 finals on the weekend. He won off the bottom, he won off the top. I believe he won an all-run box, no box combo on Sunday, and then runner-up in sportsman in a street-driven Duster that he drove 3.5 hours, I should say. So Johnny Atkins getting some props here this week. What else is hot? Chad Sandlin, dude, a foot brake king, and this week he was top bulb king at I-30 Dragway. Won 3K on Friday night in the Gamblers race, turned around on Saturday night, won the 7,500 main event. Chad Sandlin, a bad dude, typically off the bottom in Texas, but he was doing it off the top this weekend. So Kyle Rizzoli, another one on the West Coast over there, take the super stock win in the double divisional at Phoenix. So the Division 7 race, Kyle drove a stalker to a win, turned around the next day, won in a super stock car. So Kyle Rizzoli getting it done. And last but not least, Lucas Walker, a week after running up the Labor Day 250K, he drives to the win at, I believe it was Beacon Dragway, picked up an Ironman. So Lucas Walker stays hot 2 big weeks in a row. And that is your Drag Champ Minute. For more news, results, and sportsman drag racing info, follow dragchamp.com. See you next week.
All right, Drag Champ Minute. As always, thanks over there to the Drag Champ for giving us a segment of your time. Keep us up to date on what's going on. That was a pretty good one, you know. Lucas Walker continuing to stay hot. Man, I'll tell you what, the guy, not only does he set the 330 timer off with his back bumper, he continues to win on top of that. So that's good stuff, we think.
But you missed out on the part where there's a guy, I don't know if this is the same guy that did it last year, but what's his name here? Johnny Atkins. Street-driven Duster goes down and wins again. And I don't know if that's the same guy that last year showed up at maybe the World Foot Brake Challenge and had a scooter in the back and a tent and camped in his tent and drove his car back home once he was done. But if that's the same guy, man, kudos to that guy, because that's a real racer right there.
I'll tell you what, that's a fact. Get in your car, drive it 3 hours to run top and bottom, likely running off the bottom both races anyway, but still cash in. What did he say? He was in like 2 or 3 finals of the whole weekend. That's getting it done, man. I mean, take your car to the track. It's street driven. It's gonna run as consistent as I want it to when I get there. I want to know what kind of fuel mileage you got getting there for 3 hours. You know what I mean?
Maybe that's how he gets a lot of seat time. That's the only way that normal people will get the seat time that Nick Hastings has.
Right. Nope. And man, Johnny Atkins is his dad, is what Michael Beard is saying. Mike, we see you out here, man. Somehow, Michael, I got it all fixed. I don't really know how. All the settings, I restart my computer again. That's normally the magic word, is like, if your computer's having a problem, restart it again and everything bounces back to normal. Here nor there.
Well,
it's back up and going for some reason, live and real good here. So, but yeah.
The one good thing we have going for us is that now everybody already knows our secrets as to who's coming on the show next week. Michael Beard will be on the show next week. We're sorry, Michael, again, that we had all these technical difficulties. Unfortunately, that's what happens. You got video and audio on 2 different or 3 different platforms, however many we go to. I mean, we pretty much load everything up here. So we promise you we'll have a good show once we finally get everything figured out and have you on here. But it just is what it is. So we appreciate Michael Beard. We appreciate you being understanding about everything. We appreciate you coming back on next week and wasting about 20 or 30 minutes, however long it was, with us trying to figure it out.
Yeah, Sean Pinkerton chimes in. He said, man, Michael, I was stacking up the questions. So you were going to have quite a few questions coming out of Sean Pinkerton. I'm pretty sure he'll chime back in, going BracketLife Racing follower. He's here just about every week. So I'm sure he'll be here next week with those questions. Keep a list, Sean, and I'll tell you what, if you want to send me 1 or 2 of them, I'll add them to our list as well. That way we can make sure we get them all. You know what I mean? So, but no, great things happening out in the racing world, and man, yeah, you're right. I'm kind of baffled by a guy who would show up in the car that he drove 3 hours in to get to the race. Michael's saying the guy drove to Florida one time last year or something like that, and pretty well done the same thing. So maybe it's just their thing, jump in the car and drive it to the racetrack and still load everybody up on who pulls their car there with a trailer.
Hey, man, Kepner did it for years and years and years with rental cars. They weren't even his.
Right.
I mean, it can be done.
Hey, so be it, man. But hey, you know what? I won't hold up too much more of your guys' time. We appreciate everybody chiming in. Again, we'll get everything set up for next week and give you back about 30 more minutes of your time, maybe to head back over to the race on Motor Mania TV. Thanks, Motor Mania Jegs, everybody who makes that happen. And for now, guys, we'll see you next Tuesday.